Hi, I'm Larry Yeager, authorized representative for JG Lubricant Services. Today we're going to show you how to pull an oil sample out of a generator on this motorhome. The RV lingo for a generator is a genset. This genset is located back down in here, and you can't see it right now, but when we get to doing the actual oil sample, we'll pull the camera in closer so you can see what's going on. But before I start, I want to share something with you that I learned doing seminars at RV rallies. The RVers resisted buying oil sample kits to test their generator oil because they said, well, I can change the oil and filter for about the same money that the kit cost. And in most cases, that's probably true. But the important thing to keep in mind here is that not only do you get to know what the quality of the oil is, what the viscosity is, and what the oxidation rate is, you also learn about the contamination issues like dust and dirt from your air filter, and coolant from your cooling system, and you also get to learn about any wear metals, things that might be coming apart inside that engine. So it's good to know ahead of time before something totally fails, because the repair bill is going to be quite a bit less money. So you have your oil analysis kit. Inside you'll find a sample bottle that the sample is going to go in. You'll find a piece of plastic tubing that we're going to use to pull the oil out of the crankcase with. You're going to find a mailer that you're going to put the oil sample in to get sent in to get tested. There's going to be an instruction sheet in there that tells you how to do the oil sample and how to fill out the instructions, how to fill out the information form, and you have the information form along with mailing labels for your envelope. You're also going to need a vacuum pump to pull out your oil sample, and these are also available from JG Lubricant Services. I suggest that you have a rag or a shop towel handy, and I also recommend that you be wearing nitrile or latex gloves to protect your hands from the used oil. The first thing the instructions tell us to do is to warm up the generator. I've already run this for a period of time to get this engine warmed up, so let's go ahead and pull the dipstick out and get started. Okay, what I like to do is take my tube here and measure it against the dipstick, and then add about a foot to it. I'm going to cut that hole off. The plastic tube goes inside that brass knob on your vacuum pump, and insert the plastic tubing so it's about a ½ inch inside that cavity, and then tighten the knob up so you can't pull it out. Take the lid off of the sample bottle, screw it on to the vacuum pump, make sure it's snug, and now we're ready to insert this down into the dipstick tube. Plastic tube down into where the dipstick tube came out. We actuate the vacuum pump, and you can see the oil being pulled out of the crankcase. You want to fill the bottle up about 2/3 full. That's about 2/3. I'm going to release this knob, pull this tube out, let some of that oil drain back into the crankcase before we pull that plastic tube out. Okay, we have our oil sample in the bottle. We unscrew the bottle from the pump. Put the lid on it nice and tight. Then follow your directions, fill out all the information on the form. There's a UPC label that will be attached to the bottle. The bottle and the form go into your mailer. There's 4 different mailing labels on your sheet there. You pick the one that's closest to you, put the mailing label on, and put your return address in the upper right hand corner. Take it to the post office and mail in your results. I'm going to pull out the tube. This tube gets discarded. We don't use it again. We don't want to contaminate the next oil sample we do. And we're going to put our dipstick back in. And that's all there is to take an oil sample out of your genset. Thanks.